Tonight, Arthur stares silently in the cold rain. He doesn't move. He doesn't speak. He just thinks. Have you ever wondered? What if you just disappeared? Not died, not ran away, but simply vanished from everyone's memory. No pain, no heartbreak, no one searching for you. Because no one remembers you ever existed. Would the world change? Would the sky look emptier? Or would the world feel lighter without your weight? Maybe your mother's heart wouldn't have carried the burden of raising you. Maybe your father's anger would have found a different target. Maybe your friends' lives would go on without the pieces of you they carry. Arthur remembers his mother, her tired eyes, her gentle voice, her small hands brushing his hair back before bed. He wonders if her life would have been easier without him. One less mouth to feed, one less worry to keep her awake at night. But then he thinks about Mary. If he never existed, she might have married someone else. Someone who wasn't a wanted man. Someone who could take her to theater plays in St. Denis, buy her pretty dresses, give her a quiet life without fear. Arthur feels a sting in his chest. It isn't just tuberculosis. It's regret, mixed with love, and memories he wishes he could erase. He wonders if the Van der Linde gang would still fall apart without him, if he never held them together for so long. Would Dutch still become who he is today? Would John have left earlier? Would Hosea have given up trying to fix what was already broken? Sometimes Arthur thinks life is meant to hurt, because pain proves you were here, that you mattered to someone, even if just for a fleeting moment. He stares into the darkness, listening to the rain hitting his hat, dripping down his coat, mixing with tears he won't admit are falling. What if disappearing meant no more sorrow, no more cold nights, no more blood-stained hands, no more remembering all the faces of those he's hurt? But would the world lose something beautiful? Because behind his rough hands and deep voice was a man who cared, a man who protected the weak, who fed the hungry, who carried the burdens of others silently. Maybe, just maybe, you disappearing would leave no memory, but the world would unknowingly feel a little colder. Because kindness leaves an imprint even if no one remembers your name. Arthur closes his eyes. He listens to the rain as if it's singing a lullaby only he can hear. He thinks of the wolves howling in the distance, of the smell of fresh coffee by the morning fire, of the horses breathing heavy after long rides through the heartlands. He remembers sunsets in New Hanover, the sound of crickets on quiet nights, the laughter of friends who are now gone. And he thinks, maybe disappearing isn't the answer. Maybe staying and living quietly, kindly, and gently is enough. Because in the end, the world won't remember the outlaw, but it might remember the man who once fed a starving stranger on the roadside, the man who once saved a woman from drowning in the river, the man who once held his dying friend's hand so he wouldn't be alone. Arthur opens his eyes. The rain is falling harder now, hiding his tears, or maybe crying for him. He sighs and whispers to himself, if I disappear tomorrow, at least today, I was kind. Stay curious, stay gentle, and remember, you matter, even if you feel forgotten.